Hi everyone, this is Ed Beach and I'm joined by the Vice President and Director of Athletics at Drury University, Bray. We wanted to take a moment to discuss decisions made by the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Late in July, the GLVC announced that they would move the majority of fall sports into the spring semester. We wanted to take a moment to talk about that. And Corey, you've been involved in various committees as an athletics director and campus leadership dealing with this COVID-19 pandemic as early as February. But what were your feelings and thoughts when the decision was made by the league in late July?
Yeah, I thought it was a very good decision made by the Council of Presidents, taking in mind the health and safety of our student athletes. And that's first and foremost what we're focused on. I'm thankful that we now have a direction to go in, and we have a little bit less uncertainty than we've been dealing with in the past. We have some direction for those fall sports, those high-risk fall sports to play in the spring, and we can work towards putting together a competition schedule for them and putting together a meaningful participation opportunity that they can participate in the spring semester versus the fall semester. And that's really what the goal is, to make sure that they have a good participation opportunity and a good experience as student athletes.
What would your message be to those fall sports student athletes that were looking forward to coming to campus in the fall and ready to start their season?
Yeah, I would say stay focused on your sport when you get here in the fall and your classes. Do well in the classroom, stay focused on getting better during the fall so you're ready to go in the spring, and be flexible. We all have to be flexible with how this is going to transpire over the course of the academic year. And then finally, just maintain that hope that we're going to have advances in testing and in vaccines and in safety protocols, that we're going to be able to have a season as we plan, as we hope to do, and it'll be a great opportunity for them to participate and represent Drury and have fun playing their sport.
In terms of fall sports, while the focus is on sports that were moved to the spring semester, some were not. So there's some that'll go as scheduled.
Yeah, so there are some low-risk sports like cross country. There are some low-risk spring sports that play in the fall like golf and tennis, and those are going to be able to participate in their competitions in the fall more like they normally would. And then we've got some lower risk winter sports that will be able to participate in their sport this winter as well, like swimming and bowling and indoor track and field. So they'll be able to, as of right now, participate the way they normally would. It's those high risk fall sports that are being moved into the spring right now.
And from a fan's perspective as well, I know that preparations are going to continue, aren't they? Just as winter sports would be scheduled as of now.
Absolutely. So we've got men's and women's basketball season to look forward to and a wrestling season to look forward to. Those are our three high-risk winter sports. And so we're making plans to operate those and all of our sports like we would within the schedules that we have. And then if we have to pivot later on because decisions are made about men's and women's basketball or wrestling, then we'll do that. But we're certainly making plans to sell tickets and to have fans in the O'Reilly Center cheering on our Panthers and our Lady Panthers and having a great time supporting our student athletes during basketball games.
About 3 weeks ago, the second summer session began on Drury's campus. So we had a lot of students return to seated classes for the first time since mid-March. And with that, voluntary workouts started for some student athletes as well. How encouraged have you been to see that progress?
Very encouraged, both from an academic standpoint with those classes that started in summer B block and our volunteer activities that some of our sports are participating in. Aaron Kinnaman, our head trainer, and some representatives from the athletics department put in a lot of work to be able to develop a plan for those sports to execute, to be able to participate in those voluntary activities. And so far the plan is working. We're into our third week of the plan, for example, for men's and women's basketball, and the plan is going well. So we're very encouraged by our ability to create as safe of an environment as possible for our student athletes and have them still participate in athletics activities within our new COVID-19 world.
I know people are bound to have a lot of questions. The conference and Drury University have also put together a frequently asked questions segment to the news regarding COVID-19 and the return to athletics. So we encourage you to head to drurypanthers.com or glvcsports.com and click on the frequently asked questions linked for some of those issues that we may not have covered here. And of course, we'll keep you up to date on the latest as things develop over the course of the summer and into the fall on all of Drury's social media outlets in the coming months. Until then, for Bray, this is Ed Beach, and to all of you in Pantherland, stay safe and stay well.